Today the church is celebrating the most solemnity of the Holy Trinity. What does it mean to be the feast of the Holy Trinity? Holy Trinity is the most important foundation of Christian faith. The Father, who is the Creator, Son, the Redeemer, and Holy Spirit, the Sanctifier. Each one have an individual personality, but all the three together, we have only one God. From the Old Testament, we hear about Shema, O Israel. Listen, O Israel, that your God is only one. So the Christian God is only one, but there are three persons in this Godhead. It is one of the most difficult conceptual foundations of the Christian faith. It may be difficult to describe, but that is the reason why we call it as a faith. Most of the church functions begin with, in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. All the sacraments are conveyed through this Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. What exactly does it mean? We can find that there is communion. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, they are in union with each other. They have a relationality. There is also a communication among them. I think these are the most important concepts which also relate to us. We need to have communication among us. The problems of our own human family, in our friendship, in our offices, wherever we are, the lack of communication creates lots of struggles and problems. Between the husband and the wife, between the parents and the children, these days I think the problem is that of the lack of communication. And also we have relating to each other. And when we are relating to each other, that gives us a strong foundation living for the other. So that is what we find in the Holy Trinity. The importance of relationality. There are great philosophers who have explained in a very creative manner that we have to live for the other. So in the Trinity we find that the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, they are extremely related. So this relationality is again in these pandemic times where we are suffering in pain. We also find that how we are relating. Somebody who has time is serving the other. Somebody who has some money is buying things and giving to the other. So in a way we are all relating, and this is exactly what the Trinity is meaning to us. That is communion, communication, and relationality. So this union of the Trinity is what we have to model in our human life. Relationality, communion, and communication. It is the communication that brings together the communion, the peace, harmony between the different personalities, whether it is a family, whether it is an office, it is an organization. So there all we find this relationality, the most important conceptual foundation for our own unity. So as we are celebrating the solemnity of the Most Holy Trinity, let us have this communion. As we have founded our Christian faith on these differences but unity in communion. We also see that historically there were, depending upon the words we use to convey the Most Holy Trinity, big differences, big debates and quarrels And that is the reason why from the Catholic Church, the Orthodox churches were separated away. That is, whether the Holy Spirit is proceeding from the Father only, or both from Father and the Son. So there were differences, and that have led to the conflict and then again the separation. Maybe from the Indian context we can see that it is Sat Chit Ananda. That means God the Father as the existence, God the Son as the consciousness, Chit, and the bliss, that is the Holy Spirit, Satchidananda. So different ways we can try to understand the great depth of the Trinity, the mystery of the Trinity. And as we are celebrating the most solemnity of the Holy Trinity, let us make the Trinity as the foundation, and also the relationality and communion as our own foundations. And in today's gospel, Jesus is telling to us, go to the whole world, witness what his message, Jesus' message is to be revealed to us, to the all cultures, civilizations. And what does it mean? It means that the great compassion and love of God is residing till the end of the day. That is also what Jesus is telling. And we have the Eucharist and the Blessed Sacrament, and that is how Jesus, what he said, that I will be always with you till the end of the day. That is his assurance. So in this pandemic time, as we meditate on the solemnity of the Most Holy Trinity, let this communion, relationality, and communication be the foundation for our living togetherness. Thank you.